Man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on YouTube? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful week and a wonderful day today. But anyway, let's get started. Before we get started, can we get the like and subscribe button for your boy? Can we get the like and subscribe button for your boy? And first and foremost, man, I want to thank everybody, man, that been showing me mad love and support on my videos. I humbly thank y'all. And at the end of the video, I'm just gonna give y'all a better explanation of who I am. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, here we go. Delineations and deportations got the world in a frenzy. And I know we've been talking about deportations. I know we've been talking about delineation. I know a lot of Black Americans, especially my foundational Black Americans, has been talking about this on a consistent basis. And I think it's a wonderful thing that we're talking about this, right? But you know, the funny thing what I've been noticing is, let me start with delineation. Delineation got a lot of groups upset at us. They crashing out on us. The other day I did a video about an African woman. I think she's from Sierra Leone, but she's living in DC. And she made a video saying how she want to BOMB us, bomb foundational Black Americans.
Happy Black History Month to everyone except the foundational Black Americans. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. Let's die. Ooh. If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest, you know what time it is. We're gonna have a party and we're gonna blow up the spot. More like me. I'm doing society a favor. But yeah, everybody else, happy Black History Month. I'm even feeling generous towards the biracials. I feel like they've been good recently. They can have that third week maybe.
All because we're delineating. Now, in the video, you're gonna hear her say something about, well, you know, how we a hate group, how we don't want Africans or people in the diaspora to be in our Black History Month, right? But really, she's upset about the delineation and how we're putting our foot down on the disrespect from these Africans. See, the issue with these, mostly it's these Africans. Caribbeans do the same thing too, but it's a lot of these Africans that's very hostile, very divisive, and they also been delineated from us when they come to this country. Now, I'm not saying all Africans, but I'm talking about the Africans that's doing this and being very disrespectful, very, very disingenuous towards us as Black Americans, right? And I always say this about these Africans. Africans have, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I think Africans lack comprehension skills and discernment. I really do. I've been dealing with these Africans on a personal basis on TikTok for a long time, for like 4 or 5 years. And I came to the conclusion that you can explain these things to these Africans, but they just don't comprehend what you're saying. They just don't. They get sensitive when you bring up certain things about their homeland. But when they talk about us, saying how we baby mamas, saying how we got baby mamas, how we all baby daddies, how we all in prison, how we commit all the crimes, how we on welfare, blah, 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 blah. And you try to have an intellectual conversation with these people, it just don't register. It just don't register. I'm telling you, it don't register these people. You could tell an African the history about Black America, they'll look at you crazy. They'll look at you crazy. They'll give all the credit to the white man on the reason what we got today. They think the white man is the reason why we're living great, we're working great jobs, we own businesses, we got money, we are educated, our children are living better, we eat great. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here hunting monkeys. Our children ain't out here gotta walk 20 miles to school with no shoes on, walking barefoot through rocks. You know why? It wasn't because white people just all of a sudden been nice to us. It's because Black Americans fought for that. Black Americans fought for the rights that we have right now. It's the reason why we can go around this motherfucker and talk our shit to people. People understand who we are. We are the power. We are the face of America. White people are not the face of America. And Africans think that. See, the system of white supremacy is the only thing that's stopping us from going to that next level. And that's why we fight every day against white supremacy. Africans don't do that. Immigrants don't do that, period. Immigrants never stood against the white boy like we did. Not at all. They never stood against the white boy like they did. All these immigrant groups come to America with anti-Black hatred. So with this delineation, they don't know how to respond to it. Because we was always their protector. We was always like the big brother and the big sister that protect the little brother and the big sister. Now these people are just our step brothers and step sisters that we don't care about. We just don't. We can't continuously take the disrespect, the hostility. They give our backs to kiss. You know what I'm saying? Them being disingenuous. Have us when we walk in public places and we try to speak to these immigrants, they look at us like we crazy. I've been to the mall one time and I seen some African family, you know what I'm saying? I'm shopping, just trying to, put on a coat, see how this coat look on me in the mirror. So as I turned around, I almost bumped into him. I said, "Oh, my bad, but how you doing today?" This African looked at me inside my head. It didn't want to speak. He just gave me this look of disgust. Now I'm looking at this funky flip-flop wearing African. This man had on a button-down shirt, right? With some slacks, some black slacks on, and some flip-flops in 23-degree weather in Dallas, Texas. His wife wasn't dressed properly. His kids looked like they didn't bathe in a long time. But you got the audacity to look at me like I ain't nothing? You got the audacity about that. Where you come from a country where you had to hunt monkeys. You come from a country where when a white person come over there, y'all put them on y'all back and y'all walk around the city with them on your back and stuff. You the African that deliver my DoorDash. Y'all got this complex like y'all better than somebody. But like I mentioned in the video one time, a lot of these Africans, reason why they think they better than us, because in their homeland, they probably was the big dog. They probably did have sway in their tribe or where they huts be hanging out or they little shanty town. They probably did. They probably was the only African in shanty town of millions of people that had on tennis shoes, old shoes at that, and one shoes. Y'all remember them and one shoes? He was probably the only African with and one shoes, and all the people in the tribe were just gawking at him, just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe he got these tennis shoes on." Those are the type of Africans that we dealing with right now. But when those same type of Africans that had cachet in their tribe or their little village or their little shantytown area, but they come to America, they still got their mindset like they better than everybody. But then when they walk up against us, see how we living, see what we drive, see how we talk to these white folks, see how we walk with confidence. You get what I'm saying? See how we treat our children, see how we treat our elders. We don't throw away our elders, they throw away their elders. See how when we walk in certain places, how white people still respect us, regardless of the racism in America. When we go to places, white folks gonna speak and acknowledge us, especially in the South. I don't care what nobody say. Africans see that. Africans see that and they jealous of it. They don't know how to react to that. So now they mental is crushed, their ego is crushed, because they be saying little slick shit to us. Y'all remember back in the 90s, 80s, and 90s when they used to say little slick shit to us? And we just play by like, what? No, we looked at them like, nah, a threat. You like a shih tzu. You ain't no pit bull. We had our eyes on a white boy. That's why we never took an African serious. That's why we never took an immigrant serious, because they wasn't a threat. Because we knew they were scared. Just like back in the day, they always tell us not to punch down. Don't punch down on these people. But we really didn't punch down on them. We spared them. Because in a way, we feel sorry for them because we know what they come from. We know they didn't eat two to three meals a day. We know they didn't have clean drinking water. We know they didn't know how to bathe. We know this. And that's why we delineate them, because they're in our politics. They're in our systems that don't make any sense. Why are you here? Why are you speaking for us? Why? Y'all only care about yourselves. Y'all don't even care about the people in your homeland, but you want to get in front of me and act like you my representative, my spokesperson, like you fuck with me or something, but you really don't. That's what irks me. That's what irks me. That's why I'm happy we delineate. They don't like the fact that we delineated. Because you know why? One of the main reasons why I know I'm sounding like I'm all over the place, y'all just follow me. I know why they upset why we delineate. One of the main reasons why they upset is because they never had to stand toe to toe against the white boy. Y'all notice since we've been delineated, they always come at us. They never come at the white people. They always say, Black Americans, foundation of Black Americans, y'all are the white folks. Y'all are Trump supporters. Y'all are upholding white supremacy. You know, that's what they doing. Now, in the midst of this delineation movement, we got the deportations. And I'm pretty sure we all talked about it. We all educated on this. But even with the deportations, y'all remember early last year or towards 2024 to now, how all these immigrants, how the Democratic Party, how these black Democratic supporters, how even these Pan-Africans, these Africans, Caribbeans, Mexicans, they all got online talking about, oh, Black Americans, y'all gonna be deported too. Y'all gonna be deported. Yeah, y'all gonna be deported too. They can't tell the difference between a Black American and an African. You fucking lying to me. Since I've been living on this earth for 43 years, a police officer, a white person, never, ever, ever, ever mistaken me for to be an African or a Caribbean. Never. They know they niggas. One thing about white folks, they know they niggas. They know how they niggas act. They know how we walk. They know how we talk. They know they niggas. That's what the Africans don't understand, and the Mexicans and all these other immigrants don't understand. They know they niggas. And like I say, let's say ICE do arrest me, right? Let's say ICE arrest me, detain me, and all that stuff. I can show them proof that I'm tied to this land. I can show them my ID, birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? My mama, my daddy, my family tree, all that. And let's say they didn't work and they deport me somewhere in funky Africa somewhere. They drop me off somewhere in the middle of a shanty town where I'm seeing people pooping in the middle of the street, right? And let's say I'm out there in Africa like 6 months. So I've been in Africa for, so just imagine this, y'all. They deport a Black American to Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. I'm crying. I'm belly aching and shit. My family's sad. Everybody fighting for me to come back to America. And I've been in Nigeria for 6 months. Now I done picked up the customs of the people in Nigeria. I'm seeing them pooping in the middle of the street outside of Chicken Republic. It's a chicken spot really out there in Nigeria called Chicken Republic. I'm out there in Chicken Republic taking a poop in the middle of the street. Now I'm adapting to this African culture, right? So I'm hanging with these Nigerians and shit. We out here going up towards North Nigeria to hunt some animals and monkeys and shit. And all of a sudden, I get a call. Hey man, you can come back home. We sorry. We sorry, Brian. Brian, we saw the videos of you posting on social media, you poop in the middle of the street. Brian, we got you before you turned over a leaf of being in Nigeria. I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all just don't know what I've been through. Y'all just don't know. So boom, they fly me back to America. As soon as I get to America, I can put a lawsuit on the United States government. You know how much money I can get if they mistakenly deport me as a Black American? Do you know the frenzy, the shit that will happen if they mistakenly deport me to another country, a hostile country, a country where I don't know nothing about, have no ties to or nothing? A country where none of my family is from, my country where none of my family is even tied to, have any bloodline to. My bloodline is on American soil. Just imagine how much money I get if they was to deport me. You know how rich Black Americans would be if they mistakenly deport us? Africans, Caribbeans, Mexicans, immigrant groups, Black Americans, white folk. We are not getting deported. We are not. And that's why they're upset about us too, because we can't get deported. They jealous of that shit. They jealous because you gotta think, for decades in this country, they always put the immigrant group kind of above us a little bit. Not fully, but kind of above us. They really kind of psych their heads up thinking like, hey, you better than the Black Americans. All the atrocities that happened to us on this land since these immigrants been here. Immigrants saw that. Immigrants was never said nothing. Immigrants never spoke out against us. I mean, spoke out for us. Most of them sided with what they were doing to us. Think about this. When baby Tamir Rice was unalive, when Mike Brown, Philando Castillo, Sandra Bland, all these black people been unalived on camera. Those immigrant groups didn't say nothing. In my opinion, I think they was happy about it. In my opinion, I think they was praising it. In my opinion, I guarantee they prayed that more of us would get unalive. What y'all think about this? I believe they prayed that more of us get unalive. But they upset at us because we not out there fighting for them. That's what they upset about. They upset with us because we not out there fighting for them. They upset with us because we can't be deported. And let me get on this about us not being outside with them. They really can't be upset with us because they never was outside with us. I want y'all to think about this. Even with the George Floyd situation, that's what they like to bring up all the time. Well, you know, when George Floyd happened, we all came outside, but people forget that was during the pandemic. That was during the time that we was all stuck in the house. So everybody wanted to get out of the house for something. Them people didn't care. Them people did not care. Because if you fast forward now, if you look at what these immigrant groups saying about us, they always bring up George Floyd. Well, we hope Black Americans get unalive like George Floyd. Why the police not killing Black Americans fast enough? Why police? What's the number to 911? That's what they'll say. What's the number to 911 so we can get Black people unalive? Think about this. Think about that. And you expect us to fight for y'all? And y'all have the most anti-Black hatred more than anybody in this country? We dealing with the anti-blackness from Mexicans. From Mexicans. Well, from Hispanics or Latinos, whatever you want to call these people. We dealing with that. That's including the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans. What else we got? We got Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. Well, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm having a brain fart. But those people are racist. I don't think people understand that. I just don't. And it's sad for me. I know I'm kind of all over the place. I just want to get this off my spirit, y'all. I know it's sad to say, but man, some of my Black American people, they're strong Democratic supporters. They support this. They support this. They support these people that are anti-Black towards us, that's been hostile towards us. There's a history of what these Hispanics done to our people in this country, especially in LA. Our people getting bombed. My people in Chicago be telling about them Puerto Ricans and Hispanics out there on how they be hostile to my Black folks out there. East Coast, how them people be racist out there, man. Them Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and stuff be ganging up on my people out there. Even down there in South Florida with them Cubans, them racist ass Cubans down there. And you expect me to stand for these people? You expect me to have a heart for these people? Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So in closing, I know I've been all over the place, y'all. But I thank y'all, man. I thank y'all for listening out to me. And that's why delineation is important. I want us to keep delineating, keep talking about it, keep fighting, man. Keep putting foots on these people's necks. Do not let nobody make you feel bad because you telling the truth about these funky foot, flat foot, flip flop wearing motherfuckers. Keep y'all foot on their neck. Keep y'all foot on their neck. And don't feel bad about these people being deported. Because guess what? Like I always say, if the shoe was on the other foot and if Black Americans was being deported, they would not stop it. They would be happy about it. They'll celebrate it. They'll probably even, if they had a reward, say, hey, if you see any Black Americans, call this number right here and we'll give you $500. They'll turn us in for $500. You know them people would do that. That's why I would tell people, man, keep that shit in mind, man. When y'all sitting here feeling sorry for these immigrants and shit, they won't feel sorry for you. They ain't gonna fight for you. So why should we be fighting for them? But anyway, I just want to say this, man, and I thank y'all for listening. I'm Brian Jehovah, 43 years of I said 43. 43 years of age, man, and I've been on YouTube before, but I started getting back into it now. And I just want to thank y'all so much, man, for the support, for the motivation for me to get out here and speak. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna have better camera optics and better optics. I had to order some stuff, get a table. The table just came in yesterday, so I'm gonna have everything set up properly, man. I'm gonna have a better sketched out videos and stuff like that, so it sound concise, so it sound a little better. Um, but just a small thing about me, man. 43. Um, have two kids, 18 and 20, raised them both by myself. So I had custody of both of my kids, had two different baby mamas, come from a decent household with a mother and father. I'm the only child, originally from Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to my Jacktown people. But live in Dallas, man. I've been in Dallas for about 15 years. Um, Never hurt nobody. Never really done nothing to anybody, man. I ain't got no bad name on my jacket. I don't never. There's nothing gonna come out on me about me beating on women. I ain't got that on me. I ain't got no domestic violence charges on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like men. They put their hand on women. So that's one thing I do not like. Second, I ain't got no history of me touching on kids, beating on kids, unaliving kids, sexual assaulting kids. That ain't on my jacket. What else? I ain't got nothing on my jacket, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a perfect person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a perfect person. I made my mistakes. I did some things out here in this game, you know what I'm saying? And I learned from it, and I just love talking to my people. I just love talking to my people, man. And I had a pretty decent life, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really have a rough life or nothing like that. Just a typical black American life, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of fun, a lot of heartache, a lot of sadness, and a lot of comedy, you know what I'm saying, in my life. Mostly comedy. Because, God is the greatest comedian of all time when it comes to you. So, what else? What else? What else? Other than that, man, I enjoy this, man. I'm with my people. If I ever say some cool shit, man, y'all get on my ass about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get on me about it. I listen. You know what I'm saying? If I say something off code that y'all feel is off code, give me the chance to explain it. You know what I mean by it, or I can elaborate on it. I talk a lot too. I talk a lot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I talk a lot. So sometimes I might be rambling. Sometimes I might go off. Sometimes so. But y'all smart people, man. Y'all can catch on to what I'm doing. What else? What else? What else? I'm not a po nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't rich enough, but I ain't one of these po niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing this for the love of the game. And plus I want to get some, I want to get some coins off this too for my time. What else? What else? What else? I don't know, man. I enjoy life, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoy life. I love my dog, I just love life. And I ain't no perfect, man. I got an old lady, so I might some side chicks might come out on me, y'all. So y'all just pray for me. Let me explain about my side chicks, you know what I'm saying? What else? I only been with black American women. I never been with a white woman, so no white woman ever gonna come out on me. I ain't got no mixed breed kids. I ain't knocking nobody with mixed breed kids. Shout out to you. But I never slept with a white woman. I never slept with nothing outside of the black American race, really. No, I never did. No, I never did. I do go to strip clubs on Wednesdays and Fridays. I do go to strip clubs on Wednesdays and Fridays. So like I'm saying, I'm into the nigga shit. I like nigga shit, man. I like nigga shit, man. And I love my people though. I love my people, man. I love my people, man. I love my people, man. I love my people. So hopefully they give y'all a better outlook on me, man. I do joke a lot. I'm very sarcastic. Okay, so y'all keep that in mind. I'm very sarcastic. So certain stuff I might say, people might feel a way about it, but really I just be fucking with y'all. So I like to antagonize. And another thing, I'm going to be going live soon. So y'all just give me a second, man. I'm going live soon. So when I go live, I want to talk about certain topics that didn't happen this week so we can discuss it. Right now, I just got me a laptop. I got me two different cameras. I got my table. I got a big mic. I got me a nice mic too, man. Um, and I'm learning this OBS studio thing. So y'all just give me a second, just trying to work that out a little bit. Still practicing on that. I might fuck up on it too when I'm live, but I will be going live. I want to go live at least by Tuesday. I wanted to go Sunday just for a minute, just to touch bases with the family, but I might go live Sunday though, so y'all just give me time, man. I'm gonna get it right though. I'm gonna get it right. But once again, man, I thank y'all so much, man. Y'all gave me the motivation and the confidence to come on YouTube. A lot of people been looking for me, man. I ain't no big creator. I ain't big like that, but it does feel good when people come to my TikTok. Say, hey, man, I be seeing you all over X and blah, 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 blah. Or when I'm on Facebook and stuff like that, people be reaching out to me. So I thank y'all for that. I humbly thank y'all, man. And shout out to everybody, man, that done seen my videos prior to this. You know, I thank y'all so much, bro. I swear to God, I do. I swear to God. So hopefully I can still try to keep y'all entertained and informed and you know, hey, I ain't got the best vocabulary, but y'all gonna understand what I mean when I say some of these words. I'm a country nigga, man. So sometimes I might slur a word, I might use the word in the wrong context, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, once again, thank y'all so much for listening. I appreciate it. I know I sound all over the place, but my next video is gonna be much better, man. You know what I mean? I just want to get some stuff off my chest and just talk to my people. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all be safe and salute.